person is an individual. And individuals are complicated. So if you take two individuals and put them in a relationship, it becomes doubly complicated. Think about the vastness of how this works. God, in his universal wisdom, takes a person and creates them with their own intentions, ideals, dreams, goals, another person with their own intentions, ideals, dreams, goals, and then puts them together and sits back and says, work it out. That's relationship. That's why it's work. I've run across people that have said, it just seems like to me it should just flow. It would just flow. Nothing just flows except a river. But rivers still face issues, right? People try to dam them up. People try to stop them or try to, poison the water in the river. So rivers still have to fight to be clean and fight to flow. So I think you have to find your way through it. Each person, and this is what I was saying. This is what I was saying yesterday on the Daily Talk. You have to find your way through it. I'll give you a great example. I know a man right now that he's retired. He's in his late 60s. And he lost his wife a few years ago to cancer. And they'd been married forever. Ever since that I had known him for years, and he was probably one of the few people that I first met when I came here to Ohio. And his wife and they had 2 children. Their children had grown up. They had families of their own. Now their children had children. They were grandparents. And he was the doting husband. I mean, he doted on her everywhere. Just hold their hand. They'd walk outside. He always had to be near her. And he was the one that was always wanting that. And when she passed away, I said to myself, I don't see him being single. I don't see him being single. He's going to have a relationship. I don't see him riding off into the sunset as a bachelor. Matter of fact, his daughter was visiting with us just this past weekend. And I said to her, I never saw your dad as by himself. And she said, oh, no, of course not. He's the hopeless romantic. And that was it. That is exactly what he is. He is the hopeless romantic. He is the kind of guy that he watches the Hallmark channel and believes that it's a documentary. That is how love works. That's how relationships work. And so he has to find somebody. And did, from all intents and purposes. I haven't met his new wife, but from what his daughter was saying, he's found the yin to his yang, and that's what you have to do. And so you have to look for that, right? He's the guy that would write poems at midnight, and apparently his new wife loves that. You have to be looking for that, because I don't know why I just get this idea of sometimes somebody would say, I can see a woman saying to her husband, well, you never write me poems. And the next day she gets a poem from him that says, roses are red, violets are blue, I'm out of underwear, I hope you do laundry soon.